Authorities are searching for a murder suspect who escaped from custody in Gary.
Gary police are trying to find the killer of
the murder mystery in Gary,
Indiana, where two 17-year-old boys have been charged.
Good evening. Just about a half hour ago, a spokesperson with the police department here in Gary texted me to tell me that the man who was shot by police tonight is alive and presumably is at a nearby hospital. People who live in this apartment complex tell us they heard close to a dozen gunshots here tonight.
This morning, a shooting at a tire shop in Gary left one man dead, another injured.
Well, good morning. Gary police are still searching for the suspect in this case. In addition to the man that was killed, another man was shot in the leg. Now, Gary police say it was around 5 o'clock yesterday.
A bullet shatters the glass on a screen door at a Gary, Indiana daycare last night. 7 children were inside at the time when someone outside started shooting.
We begin with breaking news. A security guard shot and killed during a bank robbery in Gary.
Now to a breaking news update out of Gary, Indiana. A deadly mass shooting there leaves 3 people dead, 7 more shot during what police say was a 4th of July block party.
Well, developing news tonight, an Indiana man recovering after he was shot while working at a Family Dollar in
Gary, Indiana did not always have the reputation that it has today. With the lowest life expectancy in the country and having among the highest murder rates, including being the murder capital of the US in the 90s, once a thriving city that had a promising economy, with a population of almost 200,000 people, Gary saw a drastic change when his largest employer, US Steel, left the area. When domestically processed steel decreased caused by globalization, the plant in Gary closed down, causing swarms of people to leave due to lack of opportunities. Today, Gary has a population of roughly 68,000 people, less than half of what it had in its prime. In this video, I'll be visiting the city to get an inside look for myself of what remains of this town. I'm trying to find a place to park. This should be interesting. We got something going on. Literally trying to find a spot. I think the only store I've seen here is Family Dollar. I've not seen a grocery store in this town. They might have one. This looks like a good place. I am in full lockdown tonight. This is not a casual camp. I can't let any light out of these windows. For dinner, I'm eating a good old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I'm not cooking. Not here. It's too crazy for that. Although I will say it's been pretty chill so far. I've only heard a couple cars, a few sirens, but I mean, could be worse. I'm probably gonna wake up around 4:30, 5 o'clock, so I can get up before it's all hustling and bustling and get some good footage in. I'm gonna do all my exploring in terms of abandoned places and dangerous spots. We're gonna do that in the morning and head to the other stuff when it's a little later. So we'll be low profile tomorrow morning. Try to sneak in, sneak out, hopefully. Believe it or not, I actually slept pretty good last night. All right, let's get out of here. So I saw this budget motel while I was driving around, and I originally thought it was abandoned, but then I saw an open sign that was lit up, so I decided I needed to go check it out and see how cheap the rooms were. Hey, how much is a room? How much is a room? What night? 80? Okay, thank you. $80? What the heck? Nah, $80 is actually crazy. Let me know what you guys think about that price. As I got into the heart of the town, I stumbled across this huge building, so I had to go check it out. I wasn't quite sure where to get in. Everything was pretty much boarded up, but I found this huge hole in the wall, which eventually led me to the entrance. What is this place? This place gives me creepy vibes. Wow. So I'm guessing this was a school? Oh yeah, we got lockers. It's a school. Wow. It's a big school. Oh, it's the men's room. People just came here and tore this place up. This classroom has a nice view. I can just picture the students coming down these stairs when they're changing class periods. Do I want to go down? Let's do it. This is creepy. Somebody lit a fire. Appears to be some kind of maintenance or storage room of some sort. Wow, this is creepy. I'm trying to read one of these papers and see if I can get a year. It's probably all faded away. Got an old computer screen. All right, let's keep it moving. heard footsteps going down those stairs. I'm gonna steer clear of that for now. This floor's starting to flood. How many levels is this place? Algebra 1. That is an old textbook. So this was the math class. Wow, it's a pool. Holy cow. This school had it all. That's like 12 feet deep down there. Just to give you an idea how big this place is. I'm guessing it was just too much to maintain over time. As wear and tear happened, the building's just so large. That coupled with the population decrease, it probably just couldn't sustain a school this size. That's insane. They had everything.
We got an old gas station right here. Last time this place was open, gas was pretty cheap. So many businesses just packed up and left. It's crazy. I don't know if I've stumbled upon some kind of dumping ground, but it was at the front of a relatively new looking subdivision.
I was really trying to figure out what I was looking at. I was confused, to be honest.
There's an old boat. I'm not quite sure what this is right here. It's pretty weird though. I didn't see any signs indicating that this was a dump site. But I guess it's what everyone just collectively decided this place is going to be. Let me show you the what looks like apartments up here. They don't even look that old in comparison to the other architecture here. Starts to take us to the main road. I just can't figure out what the plan was for this place. If this building here is definitely a lot older than these two up front. It's definitely here first. And it looks like some demolition was done, but never finished, as you can see. So whatever that was here first. Maybe that is in relation to whatever that is. I don't know. But that building was definitely here first. And then we have these two. Like, these are relatively new. Like, these are nice. Well, they would be. They would finish. But here's the other part of this building. Looks like some kind of shop or something. And then here's these I want to get a front view of these so you can see from the road what I saw. Yeah, as you can tell, I mean, these places have newer siding, some nice windows. There's no telling. And there's this building here across the street. Looks like it could be a mom and pop diner or something. But anyway, here we go. So this is what you see from the road. Definitely some potential with this. Not quite sure what happened. So I found another abandoned school inside the town. This one is significantly smaller. It really makes me wonder how many schools closed down in this place.
The only place I made a point of seeing in Gary was Michael Jackson's childhood home. It was closed today, but I was still able to go see it. It's honestly just one of those things I wanted to do just to say that I've been there. And I figured since I'm in Gary, I might as well go take a look. Coincidentally, there was a school literally right across the street from Michael Jackson's house that was abandoned as well. This one was obviously a high school because it had a large football stadium. Honestly, I think it's just such a shame that all this money went towards the school and the track and building the stadium, and it just got completely abandoned. The bleachers were weird. I had to find a way to climb up. There was no access point from the track. I ran some sprints up and down the bleachers pretending like I was an athlete in the 1990s just to get a feel of what it would have been like to go to this school. Those bleachers are pretty big. They also had 2 full-size basketball courts and a whole park to the left of this place. I mean, this was a lot of resources that went into this. Somebody busted out the scores box windows, so I climbed up in there just to get a better view and to explore this area a little bit. I don't know why people come to these places and just break all the glass. And to be honest, I have no idea why this place is so big. The one from my high school is literally a box. I mean, this place had like 4 to 5 rooms in it. Even had a sink. Obviously the water wasn't working. I'm not gonna lie, if I was a squatter, I would make this place my castle. This is pretty cool. The roof access was open, so I decided to go up here and get a better view. And that's exactly what I got. I could see the whole surrounding area. So overall, my first impression of Gary, Indiana, I would say the things you read on the internet are fairly accurate. I don't think it's quite as crime-ridden as it once was, but I definitely think it's a place you need to be aware of your surroundings in. The crazy part to me is that I barely scratched the surface on abandoned places in the city. I ran out of time on my trip, but when I think about everything I was able to see in less than a day being here, it's kind of insane. This will definitely be a place that I'll remember for a long time.